We are a group of young musicians
who are gathering, sharing and discussing ideas
to help voice opinions, feedback and thoughts
of Wandsworth Music students to continue to grow and develop
as a fully inclusive organisation.
To find out more and to sign up to perform
in the next live stream concert, go to the Wandsworth Music website.
Ideas, implementation, improvement.
Hi, and welcome to the Wandsworth Music Academy's third live stream. This is in partnership with the Wandsworth Arts Fringe Festival, so this is our biggest concert yet. We're here live from the Wandsworth Music Academy with many different types of performances and interviews for you tonight. Our first performance is live from the drama studio. It is our jazz orchestra known as the Luminescent Lounge. They are playing April in Paris and Gonna Fly Now. Over to them. Well done to those two amazing performances by the Luminescent Lounge. That was April in Paris and Gonna Fly Now. The Luminescent Lounge are one of 3 jazz orchestras here at the Wandsworth Music Academy. We also have the Philharmonic Orchestra. We've got a saxophone quartet. We've got 3 Wandsworth performance troupes, one of which you will see tonight. We have 4 pop bands, one of which you will also see tonight. And if any of them sound at all interesting to you, then you can always sign up at the Wandsworth Music Academy website by following the link shown on the screen. These music lessons are so much fun, and so many students love them and enjoy them so much. Up next, we have a performance by Aaliyah, who is one of our youth council members, and she is dancing tonight. She choreographed it, performed it, and edited it, all by herself. Over to Aaliyah.
I'm a living little good thing. Swaggy living little for me. Mama says you with a good thing.
Yeah. We came a long way, man. We just came a long way. And we sitting on top of this. This can go one of 2 ways. It can go up, it can go down. Either way, I'm prepared. Feel me? Yeah. I be coming in peace, but me, best beware the others. This deep, undercovers creep. This southern heat make them bearable. Summer just last week, seen your mama weep, crying cause she don't want to bury your brother. The blood leaks while the EMTs gotta carry her baby like surrogate mothers. Whoa. Thank God we survived around with a terrorist. Suffered though traumatized, wouldn't trade it for nothing through hard times. It was there I discovered a hustle and making the best out of struggle. I kept grinding to the step, but level respect mine. Gotta stay out of trouble cause tech nines like the air I rebuttals. Cold world knowing what it is. Just in case they don't, I show them what it is. Then summer I do real numbers, couldn't dare touch it if they sold a double disc. Black hot burning up the street. Popping and we heard it up the street. It's a war, looking running up the score. Jesus said that you should turn the other cheek. Once it's getting dead, we dead bodies smell the odor in the street. My homie got out on parole. He's on more Coca-Cola than the soda industry. Summertime bring the coldest winter breeze. Hella blues like the rolling 60s. Christ went to heaven age 33, and so did Pimp C and so did Nipsey. I told you. It can go up, it can go down. I don't give a. I done seen the highest heights. I done seen it twice. And I seen the lowest of the lows. And still I rose. Now I'm at your neck. Yeah.
Well done for that wonderful performance by Aaliyah, called Dancing With Myself. Now, I would like to introduce to you my 2 co-hosts for this evening, Pen and Candice, who you will probably recognize from playing in the jazz orchestra.
Hello, so me and my co-host Lucia Candice, we're all part of the Wandsworth Music Youth Council. And what we do is basically try and help Wandsworth Music Academy develop as a fully inclusive organisation and continue to improve as a place for people to learn and play music. And one of the main things that we've managed to do in the past year is develop this series of live streams, one of which you're watching right now, as a place where people can play music that they like to play outside of ensembles or lessons and that they wouldn't usually get to showcase. And remember, you can watch all of the past streams on the Wandsworth Music YouTube channel.
The next performance is from Yusuf, who will be playing Shapeshifter by Invent and Animate on the guitar. He's been playing guitar for 6 years, and he first started at age 11 when he broke his leg and he picked up his guitar out of boredom, and he immediately fell in love with music. He is a member of the Wandsworth Music Academy for 3 years and is also a member of the senior pop bands. Thank you. He's been making music since October 2019, and you can find his music on all major platforms and under the name of YSDG. Over to you, Yusuf. Thank you, Yusuf, for that amazing performance. Remember to check out his music under the name YSDG on Spotify. We're now moving on to an interview with jazz trombonist Tom White, who has been doing masterclasses and workshops with our jazz orchestras. In the summer, he did a workshop with the lower brass over Zoom, and it was really successful. We're now moving on to the interview. We're very excited to have the brilliant jazz trombonist Tom White with us today, and we're going to ask him a few questions about his musical journey. Could you start by telling us a bit about what music and projects you do and enjoy?
So obviously the last year or so has been a little bit quieter, but at the moment I'm looking forward to going back out on tour with Ollie Mers in a couple of weeks with his band. and gradually getting back into working more with London Jazz Festival this year and various other projects. Yeah.
How did you first start getting into learning music and learning the trombone?
Well, I mean, initially I actually started playing piano and then moved on to trombone when I was about 9 years old. Yeah, just went from there. I wanted to play the saxophone, but they already had enough at school, so they gave me a trombone instead.
What drew you to the trombone, and can you play other instruments, or is there another you would like to play?
I'd still like to play the sax, but nowadays I mainly just play trombone, a little bit of bass trumpet, a little bit of euphonium, a little bit of tuba here and there, but mainly just trombone.
Do you have a favourite gig or recording that you've ever played in?
Absolutely. There's a couple that come to mind. Personal highlight of mine was in 2019. I got to start playing with Jamiroquai, which was really, really great fun for me and fantastic to play those tunes that I've listened to since I was a kid. Play them live with JK wearing a massive hat. It was really, really good fun. That, and when I was about 16, 17 maybe, I was playing at a jazz festival in Paris with a sax player from New York, and in a big band, and he asked me to do a solo, and then he walked off stage, and then the whole rest of the band walked off stage, and he told me to keep playing and didn't tell me when he was coming back. So that was a bit of a highlight.
Who would you describe as your biggest influences and inspirations on your musical journey?
I'd say initially my family. So my family were musicians. My grandfather was a pianist and double bass player, and my mum's a pianist, my brother's a drummer. So I always started with that, but I'd say that with jazz, it was my grandfather listened to all the old Louis Armstrong records, and so he used to play them to me when I was a kid. And I had some really, really good teachers when I was young, so I was probably about the age of 8, 9-ish till maybe 17, 18. I had a series of really good trombone teachers who really encouraged me. Even when I decided to change mouthpiece just before my grade 8, which was a terrible, terrible thing to do, they were still really, really supportive. So I think teachers and family, definitely those two.
And lastly, do you have any advice for any young trombonists who may be watching now, if they want to follow a similar path to the one you've taken?
I'd say just keep practicing. I know it sounds really cliche, but like, I still practice absolutely every day. And some days it doesn't work, some days it does work. But overall, you're just going to keep getting better and better and better. And even if you do a gig or you play with someone and you think, wow, that's amazing, don't let that be where it stops. Just keep going, keep wanting to do the next thing, keep playing with someone who's better than you all the time. I think that's a really good thing to be doing. So yeah, keep practicing, keep doing all the things we call the boring things like scales, etc., because it definitely pays off in the end.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time, Tom. Tom White there. It was a real pleasure to be able to meet him. And he's been really inspiring when he's come in and worked with the jazz group, not just for the lower brass, but for everyone involved. So now we have a performance from the undergrads, who are one of the pop bands here at the Music Academy. And they're led by John, one of the tutors. And they're actually going to be playing a piece that they've composed themselves, which is called Empty. So let's go over to that now.
A song that we wrote called Empty.
I'm all by myself. I'm all alone.
Wow, thanks so much to the undergrads for that. A song they wrote themselves. It sounds amazing. I wonder if you spotted Yusuf there, who we've already seen tonight, and also my co-hosts Lucy and Candice. What an amazing group.
The next performance is from Ishan, who will be playing the bassoon and will be performing one of his own compositions based on funk music. It currently does not have a title, so let us know if you have any ideas in the comments below. Over to Ishan.
I've written an exciting composition based on funk. Enjoy!
Thanks so much to Ishan for that incredible piece. Remember, if you've got any suggestions for a title to it, just pop what your idea is in the chat to the YouTube stream, or get in touch with us any other way. Our next performer is Mariam, who's going to be singing and playing the piano. But let's not forget, she's been playing the piano and singing since she was 5, and she's now working towards grade 7 on piano. But she's also working towards grade 7 on flute, and she plays the drums, and she composes her own EDM music. What a talented musician. Let's see her in action now. Mariam playing her own composition entitled Over.
Performing my own composition called Over. She knows it won't get better someday. It's time to walk away. She's never looking back. Put your eyes above the clouds. She's never looking down. And just watch her get better. And she found herself tangled in this mess again. beneath her skin have made her stronger, given her hope for the future. But you need to stop trying to think you are born to stand out, you are beautiful that way. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mariam, for that incredible performance. Remember, if you've enjoyed the show so far, you can head to the Wandsworth Music Academy website for more information about our ensembles, such as the Wandsworth Philharmonic Orchestra, which goes on tour to Europe, and we're planning to go to Spain next year. You can find out more about the Wandsworth Jazz Orchestras, steel pan ensembles, and many other ensembles that are on offer. Our next performance is from Tabby, who will be playing Preludium and Allegro by Chrysler. She's been playing violin since the age of 4 and is also a member of the Wandsworth Philharmonic Orchestra. Over to Tabby.
I'm going to play Preludium and Allegro by Chrysler.
Thank you so much, Tabby, for that amazing performance. And sadly, we're almost at the end of our stream tonight, but I'd just like to remind everyone that you can, if you've liked what you've seen so far, you can see so many amazing soloists and ensembles in the final of Wandsworth Young Musician of the Year, which will be live streamed on the 13th of July on the Wandsworth Music YouTube channel. And so now we have to go over for the final performance of the night to Wandsworth Performance Troupe Seniors, which is a musical theatre group led by Natalie and Joe. And they're going to perform two songs, which are Seasons of Love from the musical Rent. And the soloists there are Alexandra and Gabriel. And then they're going to perform a Whitney Houston medley with solos from Lucy and Adele. So now let's go over to them live on the drama stage. Take it away, Wandsworth Performance Troupe.
$525,600
Thank you so much, Wandsworth Performance Crew. What an amazing way to end the evening. But unfortunately, that is it. We just have a few thank yous to say. Firstly, to everyone who you've just seen in the live stream performing, but also everyone behind the scenes who's helped make it happen. So thank you to all our fellow members of the Youth Council and to Lawrence for helping get our ideas in shape. Thank you so much to Wandsworth Arts Fringe and Catherine and the team for helping get this organised and promote it to a wider audience. Thank you so much to Tom White for letting him interview us. Thank you so much to Yusuf, Tahir and Chris for helping create some of the videos that you've just seen. Thank you to Russell, Dan and Max for helping with sound and with cameras. And most of all, thank you to you for watching, whether you're watching live now or later at home. And that is it.
If you've enjoyed what you've seen tonight, make sure to head to the Wandsworth Arts Fringe website for information for the rest of the festival, which will continue for the next 2 weeks. And also, if you've enjoyed what you've seen tonight, make sure to head to the Wandsworth Music Academy for more ways in how you can be involved and how you can sign up for the next live stream concert. And that's it from me, Pen, Lucy, and the rest of the Wandsworth Music Academy. Have a good evening. Good night.
Thank you.